This is Vargas, and I am back again with week 2 of the Movie Freak purchases. Didn't buy as much. I did buy some stuff, but I didn't buy as much as previous weeks. So let's get started. To add to my, once again, never-ending Disney DVD collection, because every time I think I'm getting close to finally completing the collection, I see something that I don't own, and it's a Disney thing, so I was like, well, I gotta get it. And this is Hannah Montana, the movie. One of my nieces was really into Hannah Montana, so I kind of caught a couple of episodes with her. But I forgot that they made a movie. They made the Lizzie McGuire movie, and then they made a movie for Hannah Montana. And there's one more that I know about. That's the Hannah Montana the concert, where they did a concert based on the show. But yeah, this is Miley Cyrus, and then she left the Hannah Montana thing, and well, if you know Miley Cyrus, you know what's up with her. But yeah, for the Disney collection. Then I picked up this one. This one he has brought, and I always skip it, but then he finally brought it back, and I'm like, I better get it now before I can't find it anymore. And it's Real Genius, movie from the 80s, starring Val Kilmer, where he develops like this laser thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. This one is a blind buy. I don't know anything about it. I picked it up just because of Harvey Keitel, but this is The Young Americans. Total blind buy. I don't know anything about it, so if anyone knows something about it, let me know. But I'll watch it and I'll see what this movie is actually about. But yeah, The Young Americans. This is another blind buy. I picked it up because it's a French movie, and I don't know if it will be like Paris Je t'aime. I probably butchered that, but it's I Love You Paris. But this is a French movie set in Paris called Paris. And it's a collection of stories of a couple of people that live in Paris. So I like Paris. It's one of my go-to destinations. If I could visit somewhere, I would go with Paris with my wife. So yeah, so French movie about Paris. This one is not the Steven Seagal movie that I need. I think the one I'm missing and the one I need is Out for a Kill. One of Seagal's earliest movies, and Steven Seagal was really good in his early movies. But after Under Siege, I don't know what happened to him. I guess fame got to his head. Because the quality of the movies that he released was not as good. I think the last good movie he did was Under Siege, and after that just started appearing in a whole bunch of not good movies. And then he went direct to video, and this one I don't know if it's direct to video or actually got released theatrically. But it's Steven Seagal, Out of Reach. But yeah, I've been debating whether or not to build a Steven Seagal collection, because again, I have some of his earlier movies and then some of his theatrical movies, but not too many of his direct-to-DVD movies. So again, I don't know if this one is theatrical or direct-to-video, but yeah, I picked it up because why not? This one is another blind buy, but I don't know anything about it. I like the company that released it. It's called Cheesy Films. But this is Joe Namath in CC and Company, and it's a biker movie starring Joe Namath. And I was like, well, that sounds interesting. The video quality doesn't seem like it's the best, at least by these screenshots. So I'm thinking it's not, and it's released by something called GC Movies, but looked interesting, so I decided to pick up. This one came out in 1970, so fits into my run that I'm going, that I want to collect movies from the 80s and the 70s. So yeah, this will be interesting, hopefully. This one is a teen comedy that I've skipped for a number of years. I don't know why, but finally decided to buy it, and it's Can't Hardly Wait. And just a teen comedy movie from the 90s, so yeah. There's another one that I have on my wish list. I think that She's the Man. No, that's another one. One movie that also came out in the 90s that it's about this guy that he goes into a bet, and he's like, I can turn that nerdy girl into a hot girl, and the nerdy girl's a hot girl just with glasses, and you're supposed to buy that she's a nerdy girl. But I can't remember the name of that one, but I want to track that one down. But yeah, Can't Hardly Wait for my teen comedy movies. This one, I was surprised it was in the classic album, but it is probably because it has a little bit of water damage, which is unfortunate. But the disc looks fine. But this is Out of Sight. I've been wanting to get this movie for a while. Starring George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. But yeah, it's a crime thriller. But this is in the same universe as Jackie Brown, the Quentin Tarantino movie, and that is because in Jackie Brown there's a detective that's played by Michael Keaton, and that same detective pops up in this one. So it's in the same universe as Jackie Brown. So I've been wanting to get it for that reason, and now I have it. But if I do come across a better copy, I'll definitely upgrade, because this one does have a little bit of water damage, unfortunately. This one I picked up as a joke, because I picked up a DVD a while back, and it's but I thought the cover was interesting because it has a Borg, and this is Bimmelman Genesis. I found out, I think I mentioned this before, I found out about Bimmelman because of Brad Jones in his DVR Hell series. And but as I was researching this, it seems to be a really long running series. They went through different costumes, they went through different actors, and they try to make more stuff than the original video that I saw through Brad Jones. So I was like, and I saw the one that I got. It's kind of cheesy but kind of entertaining. So now I want to get more of these Bimmelman DVDs. I have no idea how many there are out there. This one looks, the Bimmelman costume looks different from the one that I bought last time. I think that might be a newer one, and this is a previous one. I don't know. Again, I don't know the timeline of this. But I was like, yeah, that was, the one I bought was fun. Might as well get more of these. And the last thing I have to share, I bought a season of a TV show, and it's Star Trek Voyager Season 5. I like Star Trek. I like the Star Trek universe. My favorite one is Next Generation, then the classic one, which I know is weird because a lot of people like the classic one and then the rest. But I really like Next Generation the most, then the classic one. Then I debate whether or not it's my third favorite one is Deep Space Nine or Voyager, because Deep Space Nine had some really good episodes, but Voyager had, for season 4, 5, 6, and 7, they had the Borg, and the Borg are next to the Q, my favorite Star Trek villains from Next Generation, and that kind of bled into the other series. Not so much Deep Space Nine. They had the Dominion, but the Borg were a big part of those seasons with the introduction of Seven of Nine. If you don't know who Seven of Nine is, Google her. But yeah, that's I was digging the show, but then they introduced the Borg and Seven of Nine, and that's when I really got into Star Trek Voyager. So I have season 7 which I think was the last one. I want to get season 6 because again that's the more Borg prominent ones, and season 4 because that's when part of the Borg started. But definitely want to get season 6. So yeah, that was a very short DVD update. Didn't pick up much stuff as compared to other weeks. Like always, I like to recommend the standouts, and for this week, there's a lot of blind buys, but I'm going to recommend, where is it? Sight. If you like Jackie Brown, this is kind of like Jackie Brown. Not as good as Jackie Brown, but it's kind of similar. And again, it shares the same universe as Jackie Brown. So yeah, that was my DVD update for last week. This week, Movie Freak Bazaar did not have a sale. He was restructuring some things, but he will have a sale next week, which I hope to participate and get some really cool stuff. I have gotten to the point where the kind of movies that I need are few in my wish list, so I get a lot of blind buys and a lot of stuff that looks weird that I enjoy. But yeah, as far as my wish list, there's very few things I actually am still missing, but I would like to get them to complete my collection. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, for your comments, your likes, your thumbs up, and until I see you again, please stay safe. We're almost done with the plague, but till then, still take your precautions, and I'll see you later. Bye.